I just cleansed my crown and did a hot oil treatment. I always tell you guys I don't use shampoo to wash my hair. I use a big pot of herbs, so like gallons of herbal tea, fresh wild picked herbs, and I just use that to wash my hair. And I mostly focus on cleansing my scalp more than anything else because I have a tendency to have a very dry scalp. But also my hair too, because sometimes I feel like my hair looks like dry and brittle. But even now, this is like realizing that it's not really looking dry or brittle. I guess that's just its look in general, you know what I'm saying? Because it's literally oily. You can see the oil in it, but it still kind of looks. So that's just its look. That's just the look of the texture of the hair, you know. Normally, after I cleanse my crown, I put it in Bantu knots. Honestly, it's the only way that it will dry because my hair is very thick. And you know, I don't really know what porosity my hair is. I forgot. But it will stay wet for days if I don't like Bantu knot it up and separate it because it's that 4C, you know, real thick 9 ether type of hair. It's not no play. This crown, it's always been real thick and stuff. It's so funny though, because even though it's as thick as it is, when straightened, it doesn't look thick. Of course, I don't straighten my hair anymore, but back in the days when I used to, always be disappointed that it didn't look nearly as thick as it is. But yeah, I'm just showing the process. I just decided to turn on the video. Arms tired. This side's already done, pretty much. On the back. My locks are pretty thick, pretty full right now. Like, it's not any buildup in my hair. There is still some oil in my hair. It will get absorbed in time. I know that. I don't often do an oil treatment. Sometimes I just feel like if my hair is really feeling and looking brittle, I do it. I feel like my hair has a brittle look to it, regardless whether it's super oiled or not. But I wouldn't do a hot oil treatment often because I don't want, you know, oil, dirt build up in my hair. And since I have a sensitive scalp, I can't cleanse my scalp like other people. Like, you know, people were doing like the apple cider vinegar and lemons. I tried that shit on my hair. I burnt the fuck out my scalp. Like I put a relaxer in that motherfucker or something. I used to, when I used to get relaxers and perms, my scalp used to be burnt, scabbing everywhere. I've always had such a very sensitive scalp. So it's about learning how to, like, you know, take care of your hair. Jesus. It's really like it too cute. Locks are really thick. They're gonna look very unique, I'm sure, as they get longer. Right now they're wet and they're heavy, so they stay down, but because they're not as long right now, they normally, you know, stick up still for the most part, especially in the front. And that's what it's really like having 4C hair. It's not that type of hair where you like just will wet it and go. You gotta like do something to it. Even when I was like a natural girly, which I still am, but just like natural hair, not freeform locks, I would have to do some sort of style. Bantu knots have always been my go-to, honestly, because I would have to like pull my hair. Otherwise, when it's wet, it would just shrink up. And not only will it shrink up, but because it's super thick, it will like mat together, and then it'll be like dry and like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but like after washing, it's best to separate and do some sort of style than to just wash and go. It's really not giving that wash and go. That wash and go will have you stressed. uh, and so yeah. This is really what I do, and I've been working on like maybe doing more styles with my hair, but at the same time I don't want to do too much with my hair, because you know, the more you touch it, you pull on it, you this, you that, you break it off, and I don't want broken off hair, especially since I just want freeform locks. When I did my first set of locks, I had over 100 because I thought I was gonna want to style them a lot, and I turned around and never really did any styles. With my hair, it got long and I kind of just let it be. And so now with my freeform locks, I'm like, I kind of put them in ponytails here and there, or use clips and clip down one side or something like that. But I'm not really like super style. I don't want to be twisting up my hair. You can see even as I'm wrapping these Bantu nuts, I don't twist up the hair. I'm literally just wrapping it. I don't twist it because I don't want it twisted. Like, that's the whole point of like freeform locks. So even usually back in the day when I do Bantu locks on just natural hair, you twist it up like this. But instead of doing it like that, I put my finger in between, because I feel like it gives me a cute curl when I put my finger in there and create this knot. And then I just wrap it around. It's really simple. And when I take the Bantu knots out, it has like this bouncy curl type of look. So I like to do it like that. That's pretty much it. Like, this is all I normally do to my hair. The last time I washed my hair was like November, so it's been like a month, maybe a month and like a week or so since I washed my hair. I don't wash it too often, but at the same time, I have to wash it more often than I would want to, because I have the dry scalp. And I don't use any products in my hair, just nature itself, herbs, oil, occasionally. And that's it. I try not to like, I don't own any of those like hair products or shampoo or anything like that. And every once in a while, I'll go in and I'll do a really deep cleanse of it, but I don't use anything really except still that herbal water, and I just really focus on cleaning out as you see, the locks are thick, and no matter what, whether you twist them up or not, things can get stuck up in there because it's locking up. So you have to, deep clean the locks every once in a while, because you see people in those videos come places with their freeform locks and they never touched them in years, and it's hella dirt. I personally just can't walk around with a dirty ass head, because I feel like that will affect like my mood, my brain, my thoughts, my just generally just me, but at the same time, I want to be very low maintenance with my hair. So it's like really a balance. I try not to also do my Bantu knots tight. I don't do them tight at all. I'd rather just redo them a little bit if they come out than have a tight ass head, you know, and be irritated later about it. I'm actually loving the freeform locks a lot more than I loved my other locks, and I really did love my other set of locks. I love my hair in general, and it was a journey of beginning to love your hair because, you know, back in them days, them times where we come from, this hair is not beautiful, you know. This hair is not publicly and socially accepted by people. This is like, if I just went outside with my hair like this is not acceptable. And even still to this day, you know, people be looking at me funny, you know, because my hair is to them not done. But to me, it's, I manage it and I take care of it very well. But I'm not gonna do it up and try to slick it down so that it looks presentable to the next person. I feel like now that it's getting longer, it's more like you can tell, oh, these are some freeform locks. But back when it was just an afro, I swear people would be looking at me and thinking like something's wrong with me, like my mental health is down and stuff like that. Like people would be asking me like, what's wrong with you? Is something wrong with you? Mind you, I was probably the happiest I ever been in my life because, you know, now I'm newlywed and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super happy, but people are looking at me and they're like, is she okay? Is she having a mental health thing? All this just because I'm not styling and doing my hair. You know, people judge you. It was even friends sometimes would be reaching out to me like, are you okay and stuff? I'm like, bitch, no offense, but like, there's nothing wrong with me. Just simply because I'm changing as a person, as a woman, doesn't mean that I'm sad. Just simply because my hair isn't done and it looks nappy. It looks like a nappy ass afro because it's free-forming. You know what I'm saying? People will automatically, definitely for a woman, contribute your hair to your mental health, especially in this day and age where everybody's trying to look cute. And I'm getting past the phase of, well, I'm passing the phase of just wanting to be cute and publicly and socially acceptable. Most people won't get on camera natural with their hair not done. People don't post pictures on Instagram if they're not Instagram worthy, which means face is not beat, background is not this, hair is not done, filter is not on. And makeup is like a filter to me too, because it's not your face. It's you know, you covered up your face. It's like a mask. It makes you look better, you feel. So for me, and during this day and age, still I'm pushing a new sort of expression. I feel like sometimes either you see me and you're like, whoa, that's powerful, or you see me and you're like, what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand them both. My whole point is that I don't give a fuck how people see me. You know, I had to know that I'm beautiful. I'm already like, you know, ethnic feature type of girl. Wide nostrils. Surprisingly little lips. Eyes. I got like half an eyebrow. I actually started cutting off this part because my eyebrows don't never grow in fully anyway. So I really just kind of just started shaving off the back because there's nothing there anyway. So I kind of cut that off and I kind of just like them halfway because that's kind of how they are. Anyway, but people really don't know how to act when they see a natural girl, and some people act like they praise natural girls, but truly don't praise the natural look in women, and some people just overly hype to see it, and it's like, I'm not actually out here to like make a statement, really, truly. I'm really just, this is how I am. This is how I wake up like this daily, you know. I don't do much, if anything at all, to alter my appearance. And so yeah, it's pretty much the basis of it. And whether people think it's publicly acceptable or not, it's up to them, and their perception for them to keep. But for me, I feel beautiful. Some days I feel more beautiful than other days, Some days I had to just realize that, beauty is not on the outside. Anyway, bitches be, no offense, and niggas too, they be looking cute, but they really be evil. Evil-minded, evil-spirited, just bad people, but they be looking real good. That got twisted up into me. They be looking real good, smelling good, if you like the smell of perfume and stuff like that, and all of that stuff. But they do not be good people. So I'll be glad for the day when people stop, just trying to put on an impression for others and just embrace being themselves. I'm all for creative expression, but not like you don't feel beautiful without this or that, just natural. For me, it's just natural liberty. And that's really it. It's really all there's to it. It's just a natural liberty type of thing. Some people can't get with that in the day and age of social media and BBLs and shit. Like, it's corny, to just be yourself, unless you being yourself is up to European standards. Pointy nose, light skin, no waist, fat ass, long lashes, perfect eyebrows, and so on and so forth, to the beauty standards. Honestly, I say fuck their beauty standards. For me personally, they don't do anything for me, and I guess that's weird for me, because at a point in time I used to be a glamour girl. I used to do, even when I did makeup, I always did a simple face though, but I used to do makeup, and I used to be a model. I used to wear weave and do my hair every 2 weeks. And this, that, and the third, I was one of those type of girls. So I do guess that if you see me now, you see I'm not in that type of light anymore, you might think like, oh, she alright, I guess. But you have to understand that people grow into women. I was doing that shit as a child, as, 15, and really 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I feel like by the time I was 20, I stopped trying to fit into society's beauty standards. Somehow I became into another standard of like the natural girl thing. I'm kind of out of that too. I'm just myself. Yeah, sometimes I wear head wrap, sometimes I don't. But I'm finished now. Learn to embrace yourself, what you look like, who you are. Real beauty is really come from the inside and the mind. It's not an outward facing thing, honestly. And just be true to yourself, regardless how anybody else feels or what anyone has to say. Be you and embrace your journey and love yourself. Because if you don't, how can somebody else love you if you don't love you? No catfish thing, no this, no that. Just be you. You are beautiful. We are all beautiful. It's not one face or one type of feature that's beautiful. Everybody is beautiful, unique as they might be or look. And we had to learn to, let that be known more often.